I believe this is that no fighter should go into training camp. This isn't Weight Watchers. No one should focus on their weight as such. You know where I'm coming from? But I do feel that your weight has to adapt to the style of fighter you're facing. So with Carlos Takam, you know, he was a shorter fighter. He came in on the inside, ended up headbutting me. So I knew I had to kind of be able to lean on Takam and tire him out and so on. I knew he was going to move a lot. This wasn't going to be a Kurat Pulev type of fight where I'm going to be jabbing, counter punching. I was going to be sitting on top of Takam, working into the body. So the weight played a good role, but now I'm fighting someone like Parker who's a lot quicker, moves a lot more. I have to make sure that I'm lighter on my feet, so I've adjusted to the style of fighter I'm fighting. I haven't adjusted my weight.
You heard it. You mother loving heard it. Shout out to Shady Slim. He be cracking me up too. Anyway, you heard it. What did Joshua just say? Well, he basically told you that the reason why he came in very heavy for Takam is because the plan was to lean all over him, basically, right? Use your weight against a smaller man to his advantage, right? Now, how the hell did he gain all this weight when he was preparing to counterpunch Pulev, allegedly? How the hell did on, 12 days notice, did he go from coming into the Pulev fight, presumably light and heavy, with finally coming in heavy for Takam on 12 days notice or 2 weeks notice, whatever it was? How did he do that? How? He didn't. I talked about this before the Takam fight, or right after the Takam fight, right around that time. I told you guys that the whole Kubrat Pulev situation is shady, and that, in my opinion, he got paid off not to make Anthony Joshua look bad. Okay? I'm not saying he would have beaten Joshua, but seeing as he is almost exclusively an outside fighter, and a pretty good one at that, with a good jab and a good right hand, and Anthony Joshua is more of a sit in the pocket, fight on the inside kind of a fighter. Pulev was potentially going to pose too many problems and expose something about Anthony Joshua potentially for, you know, someone like Wilder, for example, or Tyson Fury, to be able to expose. So Pulev, I'm not saying he would have beaten Anthony Joshua, but he was not the right kind of style for Joshua to keep that manufactured knockout streak going. You know what I mean? So basically, did Anthony Joshua just tell on himself? Right? He had to have known that he wasn't going to be fighting Pulev way ahead of time in order for him to come in at his heaviest. And there was a lot of confusion during that time. Well, why did he do that? It was, what's wrong? Did he have an injury? You know, there were all these questions. Why did he do that, right? Well, because he prepared for a smaller man, and he prepared to lean all over him and use his weight, which is how you're supposed to fight a smaller guy, like Takam, right? Conversely, Takam, who I told you knew way ahead of time that he was going to be fighting Joshua, came into the fight in the best shape of his career, so that he would be able to move a lot and keep away from Anthony Joshua. Okay? So I never bought this whole Pulev pullout, and Anthony Joshua basically just confirmed my suspicions and told on himself. Right? Right.